Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Sam and welcome to the new vlog. It happens to be November 1st, or the first day of NaNoWriMo 2023. Now, for those of you who don't know, NaNoWriMo is short for National Novel Writing Month, and it is a month where writers of the internet get together and try to write 50,000 words in a brand new project over the course of the month of November. I have mixed ideas about this whole concept, but I use it because it works for how I personally write. Now, today is day one, and so let's get to it. I'm really excited. I happen to have the day off, so let's get some words written. The general goal for daily writing is to get 1,667 words written per day, which is how you end up achieving the 50,000 goal by the end of the month. Now, I don't know that I'll be able to write every day. The hope is yes, but November is also the month of holidays where I'm from, and so we do visit for Thanksgiving and such. I live in America, and so we do have our Thanksgiving this month, and we do visit family just in general as well throughout November, December, and January. That's kind of the big time for visiting. I am also in school, so we'll see how that affects things. I have 3 papers due this month, so I'm gonna hopefully get started on them early so that way I'm not cramming last minute like I was for the first paper. I'm still not good at this. I've been in school before and I'm still not good at this. So we'll see how it goes, but yeah. I don't know. I don't know what to say now, but let's get to writing.
Another rainy afternoon, I don't know what I'm to do. I just miss you more than anything. It's way too quiet in the house, I'm just wasted on the couch. Guess I don't wanna feel anything. Wish you'd stayed here beside me. This isn't how it's supposed to be. Wish you'd stayed here right with me. I can't shake that feeling that we said goodbye too soon. I know the hour's getting late. I shouldn't sit here contemplating. I just can't stop thinking about us. I won't forget a single thing, from drunken nights to Sunday mornings, and how you smile at me. Wish you'd stayed here beside me. This isn't how it's supposed to be. Wish you'd stayed here right with me. I can't shake that feeling that we said goodbye too soon. This isn't how it's supposed to be. Wish you'd stayed here right with me. I can't shake that feeling that we said goodbye. goodbye too soon.
Alright, so it's a little bit later. And I have managed to reach my goal for the day. I've actually written 1,898 words of random scenes. I guess I should have prefaced this. The book that I'm writing is the first book in my standalone romance series. The working title of this book is Help Me, and it is a romance between a PI and an amateur PI. And so basically what I have so far is I'm just writing random scenes that come to my head, and I managed to write 2 or 3 different scenes today, which is very exciting. And I ended up getting 1,898 words, so I made my goal for the day. I may write a little bit later, but I do want to get started on some homework, so I did start. I also did film another video today that'll actually be going up tomorrow. And I have some other things that I need to get done as well, so I can't spend all day on writing, even though I would absolutely love to. So, yes, but I did manage to get my words in already, and I'm pretty excited for this story. The interesting thing about this book is that for Help Me, I don't have a solid outline. But when I started the other book that I wrote in this series, which is called Find Me, I didn't have an outline really for that one either. So I'm very curious to see where this goes and what kind of happens with it. I'm super excited. I think it'll be great. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I am a discovery writer, so how I write does not work for everybody, and I recognize that, I know that. But for me, I do not do well with full outlines because I tend to argue with them later on. So, yes, and these are 2 characters that in the book that I've already written, they're already fully developed. Their relationship is already fully developed. And so now I need to go back in time to before the couple in that book were together. Like, this is a year in advance at least, if not a year and a half in advance. So I need to figure out kind of where we're going as far as this goes. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I also need to figure out when this takes place, because I have when the third book takes place, but I don't know when the first one does. So I need to figure this out so I can kind of figure out my timeline a bit better here. So, yes. All right. That's what I got, and I will talk to you guys later, I'm sure. So it's still the first, and I had another little spark for the story, so I wrote a little bit more, and now I'm up to 2,520 words on the first day. So that's good, right? Like, that's a good thing. I wrote more than I expected to. 2,520 words in day 1. I also caught about 200 words in one of the other projects because I had an idea and I ran with it, because that's kind of what I do. So I'm just gonna update my Nano page right now. That's what I'm doing. That's why all the lights keep changing. Yeah, I did the thing. Oops. I'm almost to where my word count needs to be tomorrow, but on the plus side, I have it's a good trajectory for this story. I'm very excited, honestly, for this one. I think this will be a fun story to write. I'm still developing my character's backstory, because I don't really know all of it yet. I know most of it, but there's some little details that I'm not fully fleshed out on yet, and that's how I write, so that's not weird for me. I have done the thing, and I didn't plan on adding extra words today, but I did, so my total word count for today is at 2,520, and I'm really going to stop there because I really got to go do homework, even though I don't want to. I want to sit here and write another 2,500 words and get a 5K day, but I'm not going to. I really can't wait to not have school where I can do 5K days again and again, and I'm going to be so excited, and I'm going to feel so productive when I can do that. But for now, we're going to go and do some homework. So it's also 8 o'clock at night now. So I got stuff done, made dinner, had a good time, watched some cartoons with John for a little bit because I was just in the headspace for cartoons. So watched some of those, and then wrote kind of the end of the book. Because I don't write in order. Now, for those of you who did not follow me when I wrote in Camp NaNoWriMo, I do have those videos up if you want to watch those vlogs from July. However, one thing to know for me is that I am a discovery writer, and my writing style is very strange, and I understand this, but I word vomit scenes that come to my head. I word vomit them onto the page, and as I'm doing that, my whole plot kind of outlines itself, so I can't just zero draft it, if that makes sense. I don't ever write in order, and things eventually turn into an order. That's how it's worked for me. It doesn't work for everybody, I get that. Be ready. I'm not going to be doing this by chapter for this draft, at least to start off with. Once I have my chapters outlines, which should be like halfway through the month or so, then I'll be able to have, like, I'll be able to tell you what chapters I've written, what I've gotten done, and what has happened. So we'll get there. We just haven't gotten there yet. So, all right. It is November 2nd. It is Thursday. I have had a major headache all day, but I am 1,155 words in. I didn't write nearly as much today as I had hoped to. I'm gonna try and plow through and get another 500 words in. I'm in the middle of a scene that I think is gonna be fun to write, so hopefully I can get that in. I haven't had any big inspiration, unfortunately, for this book yet, but I'm not surprised by this. These are the characters that in my head have always they've been developed. They're already developed, so now going back and developing characters that I already see as developed is proving to be difficult. But that's okay. I'm just gonna try and push through writing, and then I think part of it is I've been on screens a lot today because of work. And I think I just need to spend some time in a book instead. So I'm going to do some reading for school. And I have 2 articles to read for one class, and I think 2 articles to read for another class. So I'm going to quickly do some more writing, finish up this scene, and we'll see how many words I end up getting in. And then, yeah, we'll see what I end up doing.
Bittersweet, never thought I'd come back. It's been a while since I packed up my things and left. I recall it still in my beat up truck. I didn't look back, didn't give up. I got my first real kiss behind the coffee shop. Thought he was the one until we broke it off. I recall it still in his beat up truck. Yeah, I cried like hell. Then I told him off, or I would never come back to this town. But now I'm here once again, and things that I forgot just keep flooding by, the memories that I made of. Damn, my heart still beats for the place where I grew up. I worked that later shift at the local bar, but said I'll make it big. Said I quit this job. I recall it still, yeah, just like that. I walked out that door and never looked back, or I would never come back to this town. But now I'm here once again, and things that I forgot just keep flooding by, the memories that I'm made of. Damn, my heart still beats for the place where I grew up. Damn, 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 give up. Swore I would never come back to the sunlight. Now I'm here once again. Things that I forgot just keep floating by. The memories that I made up. Damn, my heart still beats for the place where I grew up. Where I grew up. Damn, 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 damn. Ooh, ooh, yeah. Damn, 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 damn. Ooh, ooh, yeah. Damn, 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 damn. Ooh, ooh, yeah. My heart still beats for the place where I grew up. Damn, my heart still beats for the place where I grew up.
Alright, I got up to 1888 words, so I'm going to put that in. They're not good. They're not words that'll probably end up sticking around forever, but I don't mind them. They're not bad. They're fine. Right now I'm developing the story, so I'm writing the scenes as they come to me. And this one works. This one's not bad. It's not my favorite, like I said, but it's not bad. So we're gonna go with that. And that being said, I'm gonna go make myself some tea, and I'm gonna do some reading for school. Bye. And I'll talk to you tomorrow, I'm sure. Bye. Hello. It is November 3rd, third day of NaNoWriMo, and I hit my goal. I wrote 1,824 words today. I'm really happy with it. So far, oh geez, bright. So far I'm up to 6,231 words, which is super exciting. I'm very happy about that. And it's so interesting writing this because when I wrote the other book in this series, the characters are kind of already established. Like, there are 2 books before that one, so I really wanted to get that story out because I had it in my head, so I wanted to write it down. This story, I don't have so much in my head, but I can play with the characters so much more, and I can develop the area a lot easier because I don't have to account for anything, any previous happenings, and basically it's all just history of the people. Like their character histories. Like, this is where the story of this series starts. And while each book is like a potential standalone, it is still a series. This is still technically the first book, and it's interesting because I can I'm introducing my characters in a different way than I've ever really done. I've written for this series, I should say. I'm writing in the first book, and I think I also needed to step back from the other one. I think I delved a little bit too deep into the other one, and I think, not too deep, but I think I got a little overwhelmed, and I think I wrote myself kind of dry of that story. So I'm really glad to be starting this book for this month, and to hopefully get through like at least a third or a half of it this month, and then move on and continue writing it for December and January and maybe February. Now that's a little bit longer, but then I think I'm going to try and actually outline book 2 after this one, so that way I can, once I finish this book, I'll move on to book 2, and then I'll probably honestly move on to book 4, and so I'll have an outline at least, or like a first draft of all of them, and then I might go back to the beginning. I don't know. If I don't do book 4, I might just rewrite book 3, because book 3 needs to be rewritten. Like, already with what I've written for book 1, it's going to need to be written. And the fact that I've switched the orders of books 2 and 3 now, I need to rewrite it. So I'm so excited though, because I am going to be writing all of book 1 and then all of book 2 before I rewrite book 3. So I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. I'm really excited, like, introducing these characters from the point of view of someone who hasn't known them before, because that's kind of the thing with book 3, is that it's brother's best friend romance. Brother's best friend's known these characters for like 15 years. He knows them quite well. In this book, our love interest, she's just meeting them now in their 20s and 30s. So it's so different. It's meeting your significant other when you're over 30 versus when you're in your early 20s or in your teens or something like that. So it's very different. And I've kind of developed a little bit in the world that I'm really looking forward to. So we'll see how this goes. But I'm excited. I think it'll go well. I'm very excited for this, honestly. I'm able to develop the characters a little bit more. It sounds weird because I've already written a full book with all of them, but I can develop them in this one, and it's fun. I'm enjoying myself with this. So, and again, I'm 6,000 words into this month. I'm about 7,000 words into this book. So I wrote a little bit before November, or before NaNoWriMo started, but I'm not sure if I'm going to use it. I'm going to use the 2 scenes that I had written before are pretty short, and they're necessary scenes. I am going to end up rewriting them, but I like the idea behind them, so that's why I'm keeping them. But yes, so there we go. But that's what I got for you guys today. It's already 10 o'clock. I didn't do much. My sister's over for the night. They're watching Phineas and Ferb while I do homework, because homework, of course. Yeah, I'm going to get back to it, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye. You get the same view as yesterday, except for this time my computer's restarting because it decided it didn't want Wi-Fi for a little bit, and the only thing that it resets it so I get my Wi-Fi back is if I restart the computer. I don't know what's going on with it. I think it's our Wi-Fi. I don't know. But, hi. It is the 4th of November. John, we have to watch V for Vendetta tomorrow.
What?
We have to watch V for Vendetta tomorrow. We do. Good talk. Hi, guys. It's November 4th, which is why I was reminded we need to watch V for Vendetta tomorrow, because it's the 5th of November, and we must always remember the 5th of November, the bloodshed and treason and plot. It's been so long since I've seen the movie, honestly. Anyways, hi. I'm in a strange mental space today. Not even gonna lie on that one. Not that I would lie anyways, but I've been working on this book, the first book in the series, and it's interesting because I'm learning, I'm developing all of the other characters as well as this comes on. My characters from Mindme, the main 2 characters, they're fully developed. I know them. They're good. I know a lot of the people specific to that book. But like the other siblings I haven't really fully developed, and I played with one of the siblings today and kind of adjusted a bit more what he does, and part of it is because it's something that interests me. And the reason I thought about it today, it's not my main character in this book, which is why I'm running into problems. But it's still a big character. John's watching the movie downstairs, so if you can hear it, sorry. But I don't know. I'm intrigued, and it has me excited to write the other books and to then read them, honestly. That's one of the big things, is that I'm just really excited to read the books that I write, which I feel like that's like something everybody should be excited about. But yeah, I don't know. I am very excited to read the books that I write, and I'm just blabbering, I'm talking, and this may not make any sense, and we may just have to cut most of this, but I finally got the project open. And today, in my Nano project, I wrote 1,981 words, which is very exciting. I'm happy with that. I'm completely content with that. What that means is I have hit 8,000 words so far this month in this project. As far as other words, though, because I have written in other things, and most notably, I've written in fan fictions this month. I've written in fan fictions 2 days already out of the 4 days of this month. And it's mostly just to keep me in the habit of going and to keep me motivated, which is weird and I don't know why. But I've already written 11,000 words this month. Like, what? What is this? If we're gonna keep up like this, dude, I'm gonna knock out of the park what I was planning on doing this month, which I'm very excited for, don't get me wrong. But I also had light homework this week. Like, I really didn't have a lot going on. I had a quiz, and that was my main homework. I do have a little bit more next week, and I gotta start working on my final paper, which is weird to think about, but it's like a month away, and I do need to start on it, because it's a lot. It's gonna be a big one. Well, there's two of them, so they're both gonna be big. I'm drinking ginger tea. I've been having stomach problems. I think I'm eating too much leftover Halloween candy, and I need to not do that. So, yes. But, I don't really have much more other updates. Like I said, I'm in a weird mood today. I'm just kind of I've been feeling a little bit lost lately, and one reason for that I come up with is I did switch projects. I switched from a book that I've been working on since July, so I've been working on it July, August, September, and October. So I've been working on this book for I don't know why that was so hard to do. I've been working on this book for 4 months, and I'm just kind of dropping it. Like, I finished it, but I'm not working on it really anymore. I mean, I did add another 210 words to it today. But I'm not actively working on that story. And while the characters are still in this book, they're not main characters. They're side characters, very much side characters, especially the love interest. He's very much a side character in this book. Like, he's a part of the story because he's there, but he's not a huge part of it this time. And I'm very intrigued to see how that means that they will develop through me writing this first book and then writing the second one and then rewriting the third one. I'm really curious to see how their story changes based on what happens in these first 2 books. So while I know generally what's going to happen and what's going to change, I'm so intrigued and so excited to go through this process, because life would be way too easy if I wrote things in order, don't you think? Yeah, I can't do it. I can't write in order. I just can't, and I don't know why, and I'm gonna kick myself for it later. I did write, just mostly for myself, I'm writing extended short stories, that for my characters that are like post everything when they get married and stuff, and I wrote one for my the third book, for the couple in the third book, and it made me very happy today. So I did write that, and I'm very excited. Had some ideas for some things in the future for them. And I wonder, this makes me wonder if authors like who write characters that they actually fall in love with, like they absolutely love their characters, like do you ever actually let them go, or do they still sit and occupy part of your mental state? Like, do they just not go away? Because I'm okay if they don't. I'm curious if they will. So, yes. Question for authors out there. But that's what I got right now. It's 10:20 at night. I'm done with my homework. I'm done with stuff. I'm just watching YouTube videos right now and kind of getting set up for next week. I am gonna be trying to plant some garlic tomorrow, finally. The snow has melted, so I can plant it. And then we're gonna run to the pet store and get hay. Because I was gonna put mulch on top of it. We bought mulch, and then I talked to a coworker of mine who plants garlic every year, and he's like, nah, just put hay, because then you don't have to take it off later. It's like, that makes sense. So we're gonna switch and put hay on top. And now we just have mulch for the front yard. For the front flower beds that we'll put stuff in eventually. I'm sure. I don't know. But yeah. Our houses, we need to work on the outside of it. It just needs a little bit of help. And we'll get there. We just didn't have time this year because we moved here this year. So, yes. But that's what I got to share. I don't know. I'm just going to sit here, drink my tea, watch some YouTube videos. What am I watching right now even? I'm watching Alexandria Ryan do her advent calendar unboxings. They're hilarious. I think they're great. It's just kind of mindless stuff for me right now. And looking at wedding stuff. Just gotta do that. So, yes, I was gonna do some reading, but I'm honestly not capable of concentrating on much right now. I am fighting off a head cold, I think. I feel like stuffy and crunched and like just constricted. So, yeah, that's good fun. And I'll probably go to bed in not too long, so. Cheers! I've been still drinking out of my vampire mug. Is it vampire juice? Yes. Still drinking out of my vampire mug because I love this mug so much. It's so nice. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys probably tomorrow. Okay, bye-bye.
Everybody has their job, 9 to 5, and getting drained. They settle for second best, scared to risk what the future might bring. What the future might bring. I hold my breath, waiting for someone to knock at my door, telling me there is more waiting for me. Whoa. If I love you harder than I've ever done before, oh, maybe I belong somewhere above the water. My lungs are tired, I'm running for a long time. My feet got blisters, but maybe I belong if I love a little harder. If I love all the ways the world puts me to the test, if I embrace every fall, learn to grow and keep myself tall, would it hurt at all? I hold my breath, waiting for someone to knock at my door, telling me there is more waiting for me. Whoa. If I love you harder than I've ever done before, oh, maybe I belong somewhere above the water. My lungs are tired, I'm running for a long time. My feet got blisters, but maybe I belong if I love a little harder. A little harder. If I love a little harder.
Hello. It is November 5th. It is 10:30 at night. It's been a long day. We've gotten a lot done. I'm really tired. I look really tired. I'm sorry. But I wanted to jump in here because I just wrote 2,205 words in three different scenes. It's 3 or 4 scenes. How many scenes did I just write? I wrote 1, 2, 3. 3. I just wrote 3 scenes, and oh my gosh, they were actually a lot of fun to write. And I kept them relatively short. I didn't write them all the way through, though. They're just these ideas, and I've kind of developed a little bit more of the story, which is great. So I've added another part of the story, another scene that I've realized is going to be really important, which is really cool, and I'm really excited to do that. The other thing I did today, well, actually, John did things today. Would you like to be in a video or no? It's a vlog. Would you like to be in the video or no? What did you get done today? Tell the people what you did today.
Nothing.
It's lies. Try again.
Redid my closet. Put in new shelves, wiry shelves to reorganize things.
I've been meaning to do since we moved in. So what, 5 months?
Only 5 months. It's not too bad. Yeah, you did that, and we got a lot of stuff done, it feels like, though, today.
Something.
It does feel like we did. I don't know.
Some of the
But
wet.
the house is a little bit messy. We cleaned up the kitchen. Kitchen's cleaner. You don't know. He also did laundry. But the other thing I did today was I started a new book. This one's on my TBR, and it was Ghost Tamer by Meredith R. Lyons. I'm about halfway through. I did not have a bookmark with me out here. I'm really liking it. It's much less horror, I think, and more thrillery, which is great. I'm really okay with that. It is all about ghost hunting, and a girl who can see ghosts, so it's very intriguing. But that's just my update. I'm really tired, so I'm probably going to go to bed now. But I wanted to update you. For NaNoWriMo, I have hit 10,000 words in the first 5 days. I did the thing. Look at me go. The day I wrote the most is still the first day of NaNoWriMo, when I wrote 2,520 words. Today comes in second, though, where I wrote 2,205 words. So, but now my battery is flashing. So I'm going to go, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye. It is November 6th. It is 10 o'clock at night, and I have written almost 4,000 words today, though in 2 projects, so not in one, in 2 projects, which is not the goal right now. The goal is to write in 1 project, but I had an idea for a scene that I was going to have to redo for the book I had been working on before this month, and so I wrote 1,400 words in it. Oops. Anyways, I wrote 2,492 words in my Nano project today. So that's exciting. And because of that, my stats... What is happening? So, why didn't you automatically update? That's unfortunate. So because of that, for stats, as of today, I have written, so far, 13,116 words in 6 days, while doing homework and while going to work, and basically I'm kind of writing when I have time. So I'm pretty damn happy with that, I'm not gonna lie, and if I write an extra 100 words, I'll, like, set a record for how many I've written so far this month. But I don't think I'm going to write many more. I think I'm gonna go to bed, because I'm really tired. But I really enjoyed what I wrote today. I had a good time writing it. It's interesting because I get to introduce, since this is the first book in the series, I get to introduce all the characters' stories for the first time. We concentrate on one, but all 4 of them are siblings, so they are intertwined, and they are very close, so they are together quite a bit. So it is a whole thing, but honestly, I'm really happy with how it's turning out. Right now, there is no outline. As of right now, it's just a bunch of random scenes. And that's just kind of how I've been writing. That's how I write. Those of you who know me, that is how I write. Those of you who have been following this channel for a little while, hi, if you haven't, welcome. That's how I write. I am a chaotic overwriter who pantses everything, and still somehow I managed to write a novel. And I have kind of semi-planned out a quartet of intertwined standalones that I'm working on right now. I'm really happy with this. I'm really content with it. My goal is to get the 50,000 words this month. My goal, though, for each day is to get at least probably 1,600 words a day. 1,600 to 1,700 words a day, I think, would be a good goal. I did hit the 10K mark, because today we were supposed to hit 10K today anyway. So look at, I did the thing. Good job. Hit 10K yesterday, actually. My bad. I cannot read. I do not know what I'm doing. Anyways, I'm working on it. I know I could be writing faster and writing a little bit more, but I'm happy with where I'm at right now. So I'm going to stick with it and stick with the pace that I'm going at. I think it'll go well, honestly. I'm not terribly worried about it. But yeah, so I think it's going well. I'm excited, and yeah, that's what I got for today. No, like, high word count days, I guess, today. Today, like I said, it's 2,492 words. Again, I feel like I need to remind everybody, my first draft of the other book in this series is 150K right now. That's the first draft. Like, that's how I write. I overwrite because I figured out why I overwrite too. One theory, and I'm just going to briefly say, I think is because I don't like whenever like teachers or anyone would write on a paper like expand on this, and as a counter to expand on this, I just expand to begin with, and I can get rid of stuff later if I really want to. I'm tired, and I think I'm going to go to bed soon. Because of that, that's gonna be my update for tonight. I will do one more update tomorrow, and I'll add up everything that I've... Actually, I could add it up right now. We've already done the numbers. I don't know why I'm adding more things up. I don't really need to. So, I've done my total so far. It's been 13,116 words in this project since Nano started, so for 6 days. I would call that a success. I don't think I'll have written anything tomorrow by the time this video goes up. I'm probably going to be ready in the afternoon, which is what I did today. So, yeah. But until tomorrow, I will talk to you later. You'll forgive me for being in the same shirt. It is Tuesday, the 7th of November. I got out of bed. These are my PJs, so that's why you probably see me wear these a lot. They're PJs. But I'm here to do a wrap-up because I ended up writing a little bit more last night. Not a lot more, but I ended up ending the night last night with 2,505 words, which brought my total for writing in Help Me this week, well, over the first 6 days of NaNoWriMo, brought my total up to 13,129 words. I'd say that's pretty good. I am not concentrating on writing this month. I'm not sure if I said that before, but because I am in school, I do have things due this month. I really am not able to focus solely on writing like I did in July. I take summers off when I'm in school right now, just because I like to have some time off to recuperate. And so because of that, I don't think I'll be hitting the 80K, but I might surprise us. We'll see. I have no idea what's going to happen. I'm really enjoying what I'm writing for this book. It's really a lot of fun. I think a good summary of this week is that I'm learning that these characters are very, very different from ones that I've written before. And they're brand new characters. I get to create them from the start, and I get to introduce our love interest to the siblings and to their friends, and it's so much fun to kind of start from the beginning in this story. I have decided that I will be doing book 1 and then book 2 and then rewriting book 3 before moving on to book 4 in order to have my timeline all set and ready. This book is going to take place about a year and a half before book 3. About that. And then about this, it will take place over about 6 months, and then the second book will take place about 3 months after that, take place over 6 months, and then there'll be 3 months, and then book 3, and then book 4 takes place almost immediately after book 3, because that's about how it works out. So I did figure that out, which is great, and hopefully it stays like that and doesn't change. But for now, that's what I've got. I was very excited. I ended up writing so far this month, just in general. This includes my Nano project, along with other ideas I've had for other books, other stories, fan fictions. I've written 18,000 words this month. Like, that's a lot. That's a solid amount of words, I would say. So I'm really happy with where this month is going so far. I've definitely written every day. I've written over 1,000 words every day, which is really exciting for me. And I will remind you again, I write just about anything that comes to mind. Half of it will not see the light of day. That's the way it goes. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's a little bit of a longer one. These are probably going to be slightly longer vlogs. I love doing nano vlogs. I fell in love with it during July, and I'm going to continue doing them. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. You know the drill. And until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, keep reading, and keep moving forward. Bye!